had to position my light there. Hello. Let me not mix them up. Hello. Okay. Should I wait a couple of seconds for people to join? Or should I get started? I have 2 shades of foundation on my face. This one is let's not even start. Let's not even start. Okay, I'm just gonna start quickly because I have to leave home in approximately 30 minutes. Okay, so what are we doing today? Last time I was live, I told you guys I would come and show you this, what you see here on my face. Foundation samples, 2 different shades. And I know we always struggle, we women, we struggle with color. What suits our skin tone best? Should we get something that pops a bit more like this, or should we just get something that blends and vanishes? Something that feels light and just sinks into your skin, that looks like skin, looks natural, looks like you're not wearing makeup. Is that what you want? Is this the look you want to go for? It's just going to look like oil, like you just have lotion on your face when you apply a color that like suits and matches your skin tone, because it just blends. It looks natural if you want to go for the natural look. However, even if you want to go for the natural look, is it okay to go like 2-3 shades higher than your natural color? So usually when you pay for a makeup artist, for example, and they use this for you and you're looking natural, you're looking nice, sometimes, especially when you make up daily, when you make up regularly, sometimes you look in the mirror and you're like, I paid for this, but I don't look like I have makeup on. Why should I pay for makeup and I'm looking natural? You'd see that the person is wearing makeup, but it doesn't really pop, it's not loud. So usually we are tempted to go for this that is loud and everybody can see that, that girl has makeup on. So what is good, what is bad? Is it supposed to be a matter of choice? Like, should we leave it for what people like? If you like it loud, go for loud. If you like it toned down, go for that. Or should we just create a rule that says, don't do this, do only this? How do people deal with that? Me, if I go out with this, I feel like I'm looking like this. That's the way I say it. And my husband is always like, is this thing not too much? It's a little too much. But we always struggle with color. What should we? For me, ask me about these 2 colors. I'll tell you, I think this is too dark and I think this is too light for my skin tone. Now, why do I say this is too dark? You can already see, because I'm not, I always say it, I'm not like very, very dark skinned. If you're very dark skinned, your color will be like close to this black. Yeah, if you're dark skinned, but I think I'm like chocolatey a bit. But I'm feeling like this is on the dark side. I have another very black makeup foundation here. That one is even darker than this. Let me show you that one. Maybe I'll put that one on my forehead. Let me use this one. So now this is still darker. So you don't just go to the market and buy. I'm sure many of you know that already. You don't just order foundation online. That's like a crime. Don't do it unless you've tested it and you know, and you already know. Now let's see another shade. So I think this one is still darker than this. It depends. Anyway, this is MAC. What I have here and here is Estee Lauder. Now, I captioned this video Estee Lauder double wear versus daily wear. Let me tell you the story behind that. Where did I put the lid? Welcome to everybody. If you're here, just drop a comment. Let me know you're watching. The story behind it, for those of you who were with me in Dubai, so I got this foundation before I traveled because I was going to a very hot place. And I needed something long lasting, something that would not start to melt like start that will make me start to sweat and perspire and leak all over my face when I'm in the sun or somewhere very hot. So I did my little research and I found out that Estee Lauder is really good for hot weather conditions. So I went to the store and they gave me this. This is Estee Lauder. They gave me a sample. So this is what happened. This is where the problem started. When I got there, I told them I wanted to buy foundation, but I needed to test the different shades. I knew I wanted Estee Lauder double wear. So the woman did this. This is literally what she did. She put it like this, and I looked, and I was like, I think it's okay. Maybe I was a little lighter then, maybe a shade lighter because of the weather here in the Netherlands. So she put this, and I was like, I think I like this, and I really liked it. So I didn't rub it all over my face. I just told her, I like it. I like it. Let's do this one. So I told her to give it to me for me to pay. So she was like, you know what? Why don't you go home? Because I didn't want the makeup all over my face. I was shopping then. I was going about. So I didn't want to be walking around with, I didn't want makeup on that day. It was a makeup free day for me. So I didn't want to test the whole thing. I just wanted to be sure it would match like this. So she told me, why not go home and use it all over your face? If it suits you and you like it, come back and buy it. I was like, that's a good idea. So I went home and I tried it on. Now let me spread it. Hopefully it's not dry yet. Let me blend it just to give you an idea of what happened when I came home. Hello, 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 Yolanda. I see you. Good afternoon. Hope you're good. Hope you are fine. This is Estee Lauder double wear. Now, this is what it looks like. This very light one. This is 5N2. This is the sample they gave me. So I came home on a Saturday and I took my shower, did my makeup, and my husband was like, "Are you going out?" I was like, "No." I just want to try out my makeup. What do you think? And he was like, "Is it not a bit too much?" And I was like, "Too much?" Because for me, I was popping. I was like, "What do you mean too much?" So I did that makeup here, and this room, there is light, but it shows you in a good way, kind of. So I went downstairs. There's another mirror downstairs, but that one is really just outside, like close to the door. And I saw it well, and I saw that no, this is not blending. Look at my neck. Look at the color of my neck. Okay, my neck is also a bit light. But anyways, on that day, this one was just different. Like you could just see that it was like yellow, and my skin was it was different. You could just tell that, okay, this one has makeup on, and it's just obvious. So it's like sometimes when it's like that, it's almost like you're just learning how to, well, I'm actually just learning. So I was like, so I agreed that it's too light for my skin. You see, it's actually too light. You see, here is dark. See, you see the difference between here and here. So that's how you know that your makeup is too light. Yeah. Okay, so when I saw this, I knew that no, I'm not gonna buy this. I'm gonna go to the shop and get something darker. So this is this. So I went to the shop and I told them 5N2 is too light. I want something darker. So they tried this on me. This is 7N1. And they said, this is what I have here. And they said this was good. And I was like, I think it's too dark. But I can't remember clearly. But I think they told me they didn't have an in-between. I don't know if they didn't have it in the shop or if it doesn't just exist. They didn't have like any number between 7N1 and 5N2. So it was either went for this or this. So I just went for the lesser evil anyways. So I got this one and I used it in Dubai. It was fine using it in Dubai because I got slightly darker in Dubai because of the sun, obviously. So it kind of like, it was okay in Dubai. But now this is autumn in the Netherlands and my skin has started to come back to life. Like I've started to get slightly lighter. And now I'm beginning to see like, this is really dark. So I'm just going to blend it in. Let me use a mirror. So you're seeing the difference. Me, if you ask me, I like this one that is popping. I like it, but the difference is just too much with my skin. That's the problem that I have with it. I like it. I like the way it makes my skin look alive. Like it looks me bright. It makes me look bright. But it's just the contrast that I struggle with. So now this is the dark one. So what are we going to do with the one I put on my forehead? So this is the one I eventually bought. Now look at my nose. Look at this foundation. Isn't it too dark? I still think it's too dark. You see what I mean? This is my natural, like the middle, the bridge of my nose. This is my natural color here. Oops, I just rubbed it. This is my natural skin color. Now look at the foundation. See how dark it is compared to, so it's like I'm bringing down my skin tone, my natural skin tone. Now look at this and look at this. So this is the struggle that is everlasting, almost. So I'm just going to bring this a bit further here so you can just see clearly the difference. See, I just drew it again. See how dark it is. See my natural color in the middle. And see this one. So if you had the chance to have advised me when I bought this, would you have advised me to get this one, this 7N1? Or would you have advised me to get this one? Do you see the difference? Let me check my time. Okay, I still have some minutes left. Okay, now this is part 1 of our daily struggle with if I go to a party. I want to go to a party like this. Who doesn't want to pop? And no disrespect, I think this might just be one of the reasons many women, wait, I'm getting notifications. This might just be one of the reasons many women actually use bleaching creams. What you can achieve with your bleaching cream, you actually might be able to achieve it with just foundation. Not exactly, but because normally, I'm not gonna lie, most of us, we want to pop. We don't just want to look. You like the first one, Yolanda. You like this one, right? And this is the one I did not buy eventually. Can you imagine? So this one, it looks natural. When I go out with this, you can't almost tell that I'm wearing makeup. I could just come live and tell you guys, oh, this is my makeup-free face. I have no makeup on. This is all natural. And you would believe, right? But this one, I can tell you that. I can sell that to you. You can already see that I have makeup on. However, I like the life that I'm getting out of this. I like that it's popping. I'm not bleaching, but I enter a place and I'm still shining. It's difficult. It's not like black is not beautiful, because when you talk like this, they'll be like, you're not proud of your. No, that's not it. It's just light. You enter everywhere, lights up. So I like this for some reason. I just feel like, I don't know, the contrast is a bit too much. So another thing I can do is mix them up. That's another very common trick. Okay, let's do the forehead before it leaks down to my nose. See, all these brushes I'm using all the wrong brushes, because I know that There are different brushes for different purposes. Don't ask me which brush for what. I use every brush for everything. Anyone that is available and clean, I pick it up and use. So if it works, just go ahead. So this is the MAC. This one is completely different. We are not even doing anything with MAC today. But just to give you an idea. But this one also is too dark. So you see what it just does to my face. Makes me darker than I actually am. Now, to mix these two up, here's another struggle. Let me explain to you. It's a possible solution because now we are liking both. We are liking the fact that this one pops. It's beautiful. It's glamorous. We like it. And we also subtly like the fact that this one is natural. The natural sister, natural beauty, black beauty, and all of the other shenanigans. Good, no problem. Now that we like both, we are not going to be able to choose one. What do? We mix. We get the best of both worlds. We mix. The struggle with mixing is, do you do 50-50? Or do you do 30-70 or 20-80? How do you mix? Which one do you add more? Do you understand? The struggles are much, and a lot of people don't realize what women go through. Like I said before, some women are just blessed, naturally talented to figure it out. They know how to, make a decision and know what is best to do. But some of us... Oh, the eggs makeup sponge works better with blending. Girl, you know the problem with me. It's not like I don't have many of these things. I don't know how to use them. Do you understand? I do have it, but I don't know why my mind didn't even go there to use. Which one should I? Let's use this one. I think I've even used it before. I think I've used it once. Look. Maybe I was testing something. You can see that I've not really used it that much. Okay, so the egg sponge. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. So you guys just heard that. Don't use brushes like me. Some people actually, even makeup artists use brushes, but maybe to blend. I love the way, hey, looking in this mirror, this one, the way it's sitting on my face. Wait, what's the time? Okay, I still have some minutes. No, this should have been the lights. Why did I go for the other one? Honestly, the way I'm seeing it now, close up, this black one is not doing justice. No. And that's what I bought. Can you imagine? That this is what I used in Dubai. But it's not, no. It's not doing it. I have a strand of hair. No, this one is it. This one. What I think is, someone says I should wet with water. I don't have water here. And you already know when I'm live, I don't even like to stand up. Thank God I'm not like heavy, because I would just be lazy, honestly. I would just be lazy. I would just be sitting around. Because I don't, like, I'm just here like this. I don't even feel like standing up until I'm done. This is it, actually. But like I was saying, I think the reason it looks good now is because of my skin tone, that it has gone a bit higher because of the weather here. The weather has changed. We are getting close to winter here, and that happens. I get slightly lighter, and then when it's close to spring, summer, I get darker. So I think that's why it's really matching now. It's even giving me a natural highlight. Look at that, without me even adding anything. Well, I'm not going to buy it, but at least I still have a sample, so I can always use it and mix. This one is just better. No, I can see it now. I can see it. You can't. There's nothing you can tell me. This one, if I want to go to church and I want to tell them I'm born again and I don't wear makeup, I can use this. But it slows me down. This one slows you down. This one looks like we're going to bed. This looks like party. So this, yeah, now I know. Now I know. So what do? Do we buy this to use during winter and then stick to this one when it's summer, when the weather is hot and the sun? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, so now, yes. Which one is useful in a night setting? The light one or this one? Because I have a party next week Tuesday, and it's a night party, and it's a very glamorous event. So I need to choose now. I'm either going to use one of them or I mix. So which one should I use to the party? If I use this, it might make me look like a fake Chinese woman. And if I use this, it might not make me shine the way I want to shine, if you know what I mean. So I'm thinking I'm just going to mix. So how am I going to mix? Based on what I see now, I'm going to put more of this because this is what I like more. But for the the darker one is fun. Okay, so in the night or when I'm going out at night, I use the darker one so that I'm not like up nepa when I'm out there, so that everybody's not like, this one, I just pour all the foundation for face. So when I'm going out at night, I use this, and during the day it's bright. And yeah, thank you, Yolanda. It looks like we have an expert in the house. So what I am going to do, I'm going to be mixing, and I'm going to be putting more of this than this. So I'll put like 70% of this before I mix. I'll mix on a plate. 70% of this and maybe just 30%. Just put a droplet inside of it to tone it down a bit so that it's not too much. Yeah, I think so. You see the different colors. We have one color here, we have two colors here, or the second color and the third one. Okay. Oh really? No, are you serious? The one on your forehead. Hey God, how do I solve the problem, the makeup problem of my life? How? The reason I stopped using it, look, MAC is actually my brand. That is the one I grew up with. Where is it? Where did I put it? Did I return it? MAC, here. This one. Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, Pro Long Wear. MAC, normally for decades, I've always used MAC. So I bought this one and I told myself this was too dark. I was like, Blessing, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? That you go and buy black makeup? And I abandoned it. And now you're telling me it's the perfect match? Hey, I need an expert to do like an evaluation, a makeup evaluation for me. Honestly, because let me show you another one. This is what I go through. Let me see. This is what I go through. This is another one, but this one is just the cheap drugstore. We call the shop Atos, cheap drugstore, or yeah, drugstore foundation. This is another one. It still didn't match. And then I have this one, Black Opal foundation, 24 hours, oil-free, long wear. Then I have this one. This one is okay-ish. Sometimes I put it and it's like red, but it blends. So I struggle with foundation. I don't just talk much about it, but I do. I could show you even more. This is my secret life problem. But now that you people are commenting, you're making me confess. This is another one. This is Kiko. You guys remember when I bought this? I used it once and I've never gone back. I'm like, Kiko didn't really work for me. This is Kiko. So I just buy foundation. I will try it on. It's not like I just order or I just buy in the shop. No, I try it and I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. And I go home and I'm like, nah. And then I dump it. And then I go for another one. Let me just show you another one. Where is it? Let me see here. Maybe in the drawer. No. What I would do a separate video. I'm going to gather all of them. And we are going to talk about how not to be wasting money. This is a waste of money because I'm not going to be using all of them. This is how not to waste money. Don't do it. And maybe more women even struggle with this. We should actually be getting free samples. Yeah. Instead of all of this. And I just abandon them. Sometimes I even throw some. Which one did I throw? There was one. I think it was Fix Me. Yeah, Fix Me. That one was just white. There was another one. Wait, I might just find it. There was another one. All the ones I know I might never use. I just dump them in this drawer. There was one. It was just white. Oh yeah, look at this one. There is one here. Fix Me. There is another one. That one was just white. This one, I just put it in the drawer like you're not coming out. So we can't be doing this, women. No, we cannot be doing this to ourselves. I don't think I'll buy another foundation after this. If this one, if I really conclude that this one, wait, what's the time? Okay, I have just a couple of minutes. If I conclude that this one is good, I might buy this, and that would be the last until it goes empty. I might, because I can't continue to do this. You cannot. No, this is not all. I'll look in my back shelf if I can still find one more. I just throw like, no, okay, I know I'll never. There was one I got complimentary from Face Theory. Should I say something about it? Let me just say, Face Theory should stick to creams and serums. When it comes to makeup, I got two from them and they're in the dustbin. I'm sorry. The way they make their foundation, they don't make it like liquid. They make it like paste. That's the word. Like paste. I've actually used, maybe I'll show you guys the video. I've used their foundation to do a video, and I still have that video. I used it to do a video because it was like promo. Yeah, it was promo when I was still their influencer. And of course, I gave my honest review because I had to do a review. And yes, it looked good, but it was pasty. It was just like toothpaste. That was the form of it, toothpaste. And then you'd put it, and I literally felt like I was cementing my face. The color blended, but my face was covered like this. I'll show you guys the video. I still have it. Still remember perfectly what I was wearing, but I struggled with that picture and the video. But it was a promo, so I did it, and I was honest about it, like, okay, it looks good, it blends, but anyways, so what I might do, 50-50 chance that I'll still buy this one. You see, now it's getting a bit darker, and now you're seeing it look a bit too much. So it might be fine during the day, but in the night, this one is just too black. You see? Okay, now I know. Now I know. Okay, I'll go now. I have like 2 minutes to leave this house. Thank you all so much. Someone says you look beautiful without makeup. Thank you. Thank you. But sometimes we do like to wear our makeup. Like, I'm going out next week. I can't go with my bare face. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be ugly or something. But, you know, just to look like you made an effort and you're there. You know. Yeah. Okay, let me see other comments before I go. The one on my forehead. So I have to go back. Oh, okay. So I have to go back to my Mac. Okay, so next time I'm going to wet the sponge before using. Okay. With maybe, because I see some people spray something on it. Maybe, I think it's like setting spray. They spray on it. Okay. Okay, let me go now. What's the time? Okay, I have to go. Thank you all for being here again. I'll come back next time for another trouble with makeup. I think I'll go to where I'm going to and they will look at me like, Odikwama, are you confused today? But anyways, this is the end result of it. I'll see you guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and follow the page, share the video. Oh, I didn't even read the people on YouTube. I didn't read your comments. Anyways, I love you all and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'm already getting